Hello, my name is Brianna Abeyta. I am currently a middle school electives teacher. I currently teach art, home economics, and provide a lot of math intervention for our students. Almost half of our student population at my school that I work at are students with special needs, and I think they are one of the biggest reasons why I decided to go back to school. I am currently pursuing my Bachelor of Science in Mathematics in secondary education. So I'm going back to school to become a middle school and or high school teacher. I decided to pursue this degree because I have always loved helping others in their learning and helping them cultivate an excitement, especially for math, because I know that that's a particular subject that a lot of students struggle with. Some of the most influential people in my life have mentioned to me that I have always had high expectations for my kids and have always encouraged them to think with a growth mindset. That's huge for me. My boss has also mentioned that she feels I will do well in academics and in teaching because I am open and eager to ask for feedback in what I do and reflect on how I can do better. I also strive to be intentional and honest with my students so that they know that they have someone that they could go to while they're at school and they could feel safe and they could feel comfortable. I have always shown that I'm dedicated to our students and my job, and because I naturally possess all of these different dispositions, I know that I will be a successful teacher one day. However, there are certain things that I would like to work on so that I could become a better teacher, so that I could support my students well. I think the disposition of curiosity is something that I need to observe and practice. I do encourage my students to think outside the box and to practice their executive functioning skills. However, I think I need help with guiding them through that process instead of just saying, oh, yeah, just figure it out, and I kind of just let them be. And I think I need help with guiding them through that process. I think with curiosity also comes advocacy, and I also need to give my students the ability and the opportunity to advocate for themselves, and in turn I also need to be gracious to them when they aren't fully understanding a concept. And sometimes in my impatience I don't give them enough time to problem solve on their own, and sometimes I just provide for them the steps to be successful. And I believe that strengthening your weaknesses while also practicing your strengths is what will cultivate the ability for me to be a great support for my current students and for my future students. Apart from those qualities that I had previously mentioned, I think all educators should also possess respect for the diversity of others. Diversity is such a beautiful thing, and although some aren't always taught the benefit and the dynamics of integrated cultures, I think we as teachers who protect and teach our kids need to encourage our class to appreciate differences and to be excited to learn about other cultures and about other religions. Just as we expect our students to be respectful and to be responsible, so should we as teachers. I think we as teachers need to provide that example for them and to display a sense of dedication, and not only to be a good example and not only to show our superiors that we're responsible and reliable, but even more importantly to show our kids that they are important and they are worth our time as educators.